First opened for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's D. Gordon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
A pause and the 0-2. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And now the Indians will have to deal with a real threat to run from the get-go.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's out. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Carrasco has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Here's the 0-2. Tap down the line. Ramirez takes it in, and there are 2 away now. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Cano waits on the first pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but this will be a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for Seattle, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Mike Leake gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. There's Segura. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Leak into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box, Kyle Seager, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set, and the pitch. softly hit out to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Here's Ichiro now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Zimmer. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. High in the air into shallow left center. Ichiro sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Striding in for the Indians, Edwin Encarnacion, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Wow, nice job laying off that sinker down. If you could recognize it early and see that it's starting low, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Leaks ready. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Stepping in, Roberto Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. Now batting, David Freitas, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Zimmer is right there, 1 down. So with 1 away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Gene Segura standing in. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, Dero, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Naquin ranging back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. One there. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Swing and a miss, 2-1. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Ready now, Bradley Zimmer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Zimmer over at second. Lindor is over at first with 1 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
High in the air out to center field. Gordon moves over. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. So far this season, Ramirez is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Leak pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Suzuki has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Indians strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Count even now at 1-1.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He grounds it sharply to third. Kipnis on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Here's Ichiro now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Naquin's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. Freitas shading to his right. One away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
First baseman, number 17, Yonder Alonso.
At the plate, Yonder Alonso, a base hit in his first trip. Leake gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Roberto Perez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runners on first and third, two away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, David Freitas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David Freitas.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Zimmer is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Center fielder, number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And he lays off for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Kipnis. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Lindor, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
2-2 count.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Gordon is there, 2 gone.
The batter, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. Tyler Olson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49, Tyler Olson.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Hit hard to short. Scooped up, Kipnis. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. None left for Seattle. They lead it 3-0. Riding in once again, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Hit on the ground to short. Segura has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
First baseman, number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Leaks ready. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down 3-0. Back here in Cleveland, the Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Matt Belisle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Matt Belisle.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Chopped weakly to the right, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out nod.
Now batting, left fielder, Suzuki.
So a runner at first now with one away, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Healy leads off first with one away. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn another one. Their 4th of the afternoon, and the inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the Game. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jason Bradford gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all four quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Pops this one up. Healy is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler.
Ready once again, Tyler Naquin. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, one man out. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cano has a play. 2 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. 2-2 the count. Another 2-2. Zimmer makes a break from first. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, David Freitas, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Gene Segura standing in.
So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Coming in is Zimmer.
He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they lead it 3-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Freitas is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 22,
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Now a flare out to left center. Ichiro is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Kipnis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Up next for Cleveland, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Jeff Beliveau
enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano.
And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him. Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 1-1 drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Brantley going back to the track, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Healy is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Ichiro now. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And Ichiro won't draw a whole lot of walks, but he's up 3-0 here. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freitas hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Two balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ichiro on second. Freitas at first, 1 gone. And that's too high, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And there's ball 3. Gene Segura will be the 9th man to bat in the inning. Barring a double play, waits on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit to short. Kipnis on to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's the Mariners 7 and the Indians 1. Here's Yonder Alonso. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 49, Wade LeBlanc.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. High pop up. Cano is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Right.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit out towards second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1-for-4 in the game now. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. So far, 2-for-3 in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken high, but still a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Suzuki on the move, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. Seattle led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Leake wins his 3rd of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score of the game. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Cleveland, 1 run on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.